Yeah, it's important to take those tips and tricks of keeping yourself cool, especially if you're an athlete and you're trying to practice out in this intolerable heat. It's important to kind of abide by the rules so that way you don't put your body through extra heat stress. I tried to go for a run at about 4 or 5 o'clock the other evening. Not a recommended idea. That was not a good time, I can tell you that. So there's our satellite and radar. One thing I want to show you that's really cool, the one lone shower that we've had is actually producing shade over me in the weather garden. Yes, one lone shower into Davidson and Randolph County is producing some high clouds, some serious blow off from the top of the storm. And it's actually shading me right now here into northeastern Guilford County. So there you go. So one lone shower can actually provide shade for multiple counties. That's how tall these storms are. And so if we look at live radar, we're still tracking that one little shower that's moving now right through Asheboro, Randleman as well. I-73. You're definitely gonna have to watch out for maybe some moderately heavy rain there. It looks like the shower kind of falling apart though. That core has definitely shrunk over the last couple of radar images. And so that's a sign that you're getting some weakening, that storm most likely collapsing. So I talked about taking the proper precautions when you're exercising outdoors, when you're working outdoors. This is the wet bulb globe temperature, and it's an index that basically, or I should say, it's a measurement because it's made up of multiple things. But it's a measurement that tells you how long you should take a break. So right now we are into the high category, which is recommended you take a 40-minute break for every hour you're outside. So if you're exercising outside, if you're working outside, it's recommended you take a 40-minute break to limit the heat stress on your body. So if we look at ourselves over the next couple of days, that's a 40-minute break into the day tomorrow. It goes down to about a 30-minute break as we go into our Saturday and our Sunday as that front pushes through. And then by Monday you only have to take a 15-minute break in between every hour that you're outside. So definitely some improving heat risk there, lowering for those of you who are trying to train for maybe some fall activities that are coming up and trying to get yourself in shape. Well, you know, you can also go to the Hoppers game and watch them do all of the work in the heat. We got that game set to take place at 6:30 tonight. We'll see highs right around those lower 90s as we go past first pitch. It's going to be a steamy one for us. Keep an eye on the sky, of course, always for isolated showers or thunderstorms that could present themselves. As we go through the day tomorrow, we'll see another day of very summer-like heat and humidity, the lower 90s, feeling more like those mid-90s out there with scattered shower and thunderstorm potential out there as well. So this is that heat index. This is where we take the temperature and the humidity, combine the two to give you an idea of what this feels like to your body. And it's going to feel like the mid to lower 90s as we go through the next couple days. By the time we step into the weekend, though, looking pretty nice, feeling pretty nice in the lower 80s. And then we're back to summer standards by the time we get to mid to late week. We can't stay that long in the cooler weather. We're not quite to fall. About 75 days, by the way, in case you were wondering. 75 days away. Can't come soon enough, right? So lower 90s, scattered shower storms into our Friday and Saturday as that front approaches. We'll see those temperatures on Sunday potentially limited to the upper 70s for a lot of us with all the cloud cover and with all the storm coverage as well. And so that's going to be a nice break from the heat. But the real nice thing is behind that front, we are going to really dry out the air. So all that humidity that we've been suffering through is actually going to go by the wayside as we go past the weekend into early next week. A couple days of a break, a couple days of overnight lows falling into those mid 60s, which we haven't seen for some time. And it's all because of this front that is coming through. So let's check out that 7-day forecast. I think you're going to like what you see, especially by the afternoon hours of our weekend. Upper 70s, lower 80s, back to the mid to upper 80s by Tuesday. And the heat returns, summer heat and humidity, by Wednesday and Thursday. But look at those overnight lows in the middle 60s. You know what? That's going to feel absolutely fantastic. We'll have much more for you coming up at the top of the hour. Stay with us.